A good day everyone! Live at the Newscast Center of Governor Alfonso D. College, this is One TV. And for today's news, these are the following headlines. Learning disabilities criteria. And first is the severe discrepancy between the child's potential and actual achievement, to be reported by General Sensado. Second is the inclusion or absence of mental retardation, sensory impairments, and other disabilities, to be reported by Robert Cordova and Lindsay Custodio. And last, the need for special education services, to be reported by Ana Rosas J. Pipito and Cherise Hugo. And to report about the first criteria, let's hear from Jenny Rose Lanzado. Jenny?
The term severe discrepancy refers to one of the primary components of most state and or local guidelines for determining if a student is eligible for special education services related to a specific learning disability. Although the real basis of a learning disability is an assumed information processing weakness, severe discrepancy between the child's potential and actual achievement is the standard method used to determine how much impact the processing problem has on a student's actual achievement. Discrepancy is a measure of underachievement between child's potential and actual achievement, while severe refers to how much underachievement is required by a given state or district before a student will qualify for special education services. Each state establishes its own criteria for determining a severe discrepancy. This has been Jenny Rose Lanzado reporting. Back to you, Adeline.
Severe discrepancy between the child's potential and actual achievement, what are those? First, oral expression, in which it is the ability to convey one's needs, thoughts, and ideas meaningfully using appropriate pragmatic, semantic, and phonological language structure. Second is listening comprehension. It is a way to listen or to give attention to sound or action. And also, it is a way of trying to understand what the person is saying means. Third, reading comprehension. It is a way of understanding and interpret what you read, to decode what you read, to make connections between what you need and to think deeply of what you read. Fourth is the written expression. It refers to highly complex, cognitive, and self-directed process. Fifth is basic reading skills, to be able to read any word or statement. Sixth is mathematics calculation, the ability to count, group objects, and compute simple math facts and operation. And last, reasoning, in which it is the way of or action of thinking about something in a logical or sensible way. These are the pieces of evidence of a discrepancy score of 2 or greater than 2 in intellectual ability and achievement in one or more of the following areas I said earlier. Thank you.
So, good day and good afternoon to all of us. The child has significant problem that cannot be explained by mental retardation, sensory impairment like low vision, blindness, hearing impairment, and emotional disturbance. So, this is the second criteria on how to determine the presence of learning disabilities of particular learners.
In addition to what Mr. Cordova says about the second criteria in determining the presence of learning disability, it's stated there that a child who had learning disability is exclusive to any mental retardation or impairments. For example, a situation that shows how learning disability happens. A 13-year-old young girl named Angela is different from other children when it comes to acquiring knowledge. Her parents noticed that Angela doesn't have any conditions or impairments as she was born. But later on, they discovered that Angela is having difficulties in understanding and following instructions. She also had trouble remembering what someone just told her. And when it comes to her academic matters, She is having difficulties in writing, reading, and also in calculating at her age. So Angela's situation shows that she has a learning disability. And that would be all about the second criteria in determining the presence of learning disability. This is Lencero Custodio reporting. If parent or teacher notice a child is struggling in school or in one area or in several areas and his or her performance doesn't match intellectual level, an assessment is completed. There is no single test for learning disabilities. Instead, a series of assessment is done which often include achievement test, cognitive assessment, or IQ test, and tests related to reading, mathematics, and written expression abilities.
The third criteria in determining the presence of learning disabilities, which this criteria must be present when assessing children to have learning disabilities. This is the need for special education services. Teaching the child with learning disabilities involves strategies that are unique and common and of unusual quality. The strategies supplement the organizational instructional procedures used with majority of the children in regular schools. This criterion is meant to keep who have not had the opportunity to learn from being classified as learning disabled. Children with learning disabilities should progress normally as soon as they receive effective instruction at curricular level that is appropriate to their current skills. They need special education services to remediate their achievement deficiencies. This is Ana Roses J. Pipito reporting.
That's all for today's topic. Once again, I am Jen Rose Dominguez Lanzado, and we are delivering news from worldwide towards one united direction. This is One TV. Have a great day.